Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back with Steve Jackson's fighting fantasy Appointment with Fear. And in the last episode, our hero Double Midnight beat the Scarlet Prankster, and he now, as we can see, lies unconscious in his hideout. Clearly, there's only one thing to do with him. What is our next move? Do we bring down the Scarlet Prankster and hand him over to the police? Or do we decide against giving this prankster a prison term? Well, no, of course we're going to take him to the police. He's the Scarlet Prankster. You pick up the piece of paper that he was trying to destroy. It bears the emblem of fear. The message is short. Do not forget, the meeting starts at 9 a.m. Well, we finally got our first clue as to where the fear meeting's going to be. Aha! This is half of the fear meeting date and time. Find the other half to combine it and form a full clue which you can use. 3 hero points for us. And we found half a clue. Well, that sounds like Double Midnight. Double Midnight finds half a clue. That seems to make a certain degree of sense. I have half a note from the Scarlet Prankster about a meeting at 9 a.m. 1 luck point. Unfortunately, it bears no more information, but this time could be useful to you. You carry the Scarlet Prankster down to the ground and hand him over to the police. Having decided that you've had enough of Wisneyland for one day, you put on your civilian clothes and leave. Where are you heading as you leave Wisneyland? Downtown to do some shopping, head home and rest, or spend the evening at the theater? Oh, that sounds delightful. I feel our Double Midnight hero is a cultured gentleman, so let's have him spend the evening at the theater. You're in luck. A ticket for tonight's performance has just been handed in. Not the best seat in the house, but at least I've got a good view. The show is about a group of rats who live in a rubbish tip and sing to each other for amusement. God, that sounds dreadful. Cultured hero achievement unlocked. What a strange plot. Still, that Lola Manche is rather endearing. Recall my memento. No one here but my lonesome, my sorrowful self. And she's dressed really more as a mouse than a rat, but who am I to argue? All of a sudden, the show is interrupted. A strange man dressed in a serpent's costume appears on stage. That's odd. I don't remember reading about this in the reviews. My sweet Lola, you will be mine again. Ah! This is terrible. Lola Manche has been kidnapped. Time for Double Midnight to step into action. You find a dark corner in the back of the theater and change costume. What now, Double Midnight? Wait outside the theater for the kidnapper to make his escape, follow him backstage, or remember your resolution and decide against intervening and go home. That does not sound like a heroic move. Let's follow him backstage. Let's see if we can grab this guy. You rush across the stage and disappear into the wings after the kidnapper. The serpent must have taken her down to her dressing room. At the foot of the stairs, there are 3 rooms. Room number 1 has 2 stars on the door. The door to room number 2 has 1 star and is slightly ajar. Room number 3 has no stars on it. But which door do I choose? I've got to go with the one that has the most stars. Lola Manche is a big star. You push the door open and step into an untidy dressing room. Unhand Miss Manche, you fiend! Clothes are strewn about the floor and jars of makeup lie open on the dressing table in front of the mirror. But otherwise, the room is empty. We've picked the wrong room. Oh. You search through the mess for a clue to the serpent's whereabouts, but have no luck. Confound it! Nothing! What courageous action do you take next, Double Midnight? Well, let's try the other door with the stars. That's got to be good for something. You storm into the luxurious dressing room. Elegant drapes adorn the walls, and a border of light surrounds the mirror. I've got you now, you slippery snake. However, the room is completely untouched. This room hasn't been used for weeks. Where could they be? There's nothing for you to find here. Well, I guess it's door number 3, then. You burst into the dressing room. You've got nowhere to hide, serpent. There's obvious signs of struggle. Theatrical clothes, ripped and soiled, lie strewn about the place among smashed bottles of theatrical makeup. There was definitely a fight here. But where are they now? The open window gives the game away. It leads out into the parking lot behind the theater. You poke your head out to look around for the serpent and hear the sound of squealing tires. The serpent has escaped with his victim. I'll never catch him now. Poor Miss Manche. Oh, -3 hero points. Disparagingly, you change back into your street clothes and leave the theater. But can't we fly? Can't we just fly after him? That would seem to make a degree of sense. All right, let's check the crime watch. You check your crime watch to see if there's anything else happening. Crime! It remains silent. Now might be a good time to check over any clues you may have found today. Remember, you can do this at any time by selecting clues. Okay. With nothing else to do today, you head for home. At home, you collapse into bed and enjoy a good night's sleep. Plus 6 stamina points. You set off for work nice and early. To your great relief, your crime watch does not sound at all. Luckily, you managed to make it into the office before most of the staff. You have your head down when you hear the office door slam. What kind of office am I running? People turning up late, no one does their work, and... For the first time, Jonah is speechless. You keep hard at work for the rest of the day. Looks like you're back in his good books again. For now. 1 luck point. At 5 o'clock you leave. Do we visit police headquarters to find out what crime has been so quiet today, or pay a surprise visit on your aunt who lives out in the suburbs? No, let's find out why there's been no crime today. Maybe my crime watch is broken. Lieutenant Wojak shakes your hand enthusiastically as you enter police headquarters. Good afternoon, Lieutenant. Double midnight. Good to see you. Step into my office. What's been happening today? Seems to be awfully quiet. That's just changed, I'm afraid. We've had reports of a well-organized jailbreak at Wormwood Scrubs. The high-security prison, but Marcus Boletta is doing time there. Not anymore, Double Midnight. Boletta escaped in a van painted to look like an ambulance. Marcus Boletta, the gruesome Dr. Macabre. You thought you'd ended his reign of terror. His horrifying experiments require human subjects, voluntary or not. There's also been a strange admission at Central Hospital. Oh? Someone named Winston Woods, apparently his head and hands are rough and hairy like a great ape's. How very strange. Do we investigate the strange case? Do we go shopping? Or do we tell the police to keep us informed and go visit our aunt? No, let's go investigate the ape man at the hospital. That seems much more fun. At Central Hospital. You ask at the desk about the strange admission. You're regarded suspiciously, and the nurse in charge turns her nose up at you. Why do you want to know? Are you one of those gutter press reporters? Well, actually, I am. You show her the emblem on the chest of your costume. I'm Double Midnight, ma'am. She is most unimpressed. Am I supposed to be wowed by your costume party outfit? Finally, a police officer fills you in. Double Midnight, sure, I can help you out. What's going on, officer? Something strange if you ask me, but the guy died an hour ago. So he's in the morgue then. Yep, that's right. There's not much more you can do here. Well, let's check the morgue anyway. The cranky nurse reluctantly agrees to take you down to the morgue after some persuasion. Fine, I'll take you to the body, but you're wasting my time. Thank you. You and the nurse go down to the morgue. She looks up a file and reaches for the handle on a cadaver drawer. See, just as I told you, everything's... Nurse, something appears to be missing. What? Her eyes open wide as she realizes what you have pointed out. The drawer is empty. This can't be. I put him there myself. She double-checks the number and shakes her head. I don't understand it, Double Midnight. A dead body can't just get up and walk away. The trail ends here. There are no clues as to the whereabouts of the missing body. Well, I guess we're leaving the hospital. Oh, fine. We'll go visit my aunt. Your aunt lives in Cockney Green, a pleasant suburban district to the east of the Titan Center. The bus drops you up. The bus? We can fly. We can fly. Double Midnight can fly. Why are we taking the bus? The bus drops you off at Cockney Cemetery, leaving you with a 5-minute walk to her house. We take a leisurely stroll around the outside of the cemetery, or take the shortcut through the cemetery. Oh, we're taking the shortcut. The sky clouds over as you enter the cemetery. By the time you are halfway across, the atmosphere is decidedly spooky. What's that strange scraping noise? The noise is coming from a recently dug grave, and you step over to get a closer look. Your eyes widen as you see a movement in the soil on the top of the grave. Something is trying to get out. The soil continues to shift. A hand reaches out of the soil as a huge shape lifts itself out of the pit. You recognize the creature. You have come across him once before. The webbed claws of the gray-skinned beast flex as it steps towards you. The reincarnation, the beast that cannot be killed. I told them not to bury him in an ordinary grave. At least 7 times. Some fool official probably didn't believe the stories. But one thing is certain. The reincarnation must not be allowed to stalk Titan City again on its mission of destruction. Use my super strength. The reincarnation is a powerful creature which cannot be killed. However, if you knock it unconscious, it will remain that way for 2 days. More than enough time for the authorities to subdue it. It's nap time, you accursed cadaver. Let's get busy. Punchy fist smash to the eyes, please. Punchy fist smash. Hits them right in the eyes. 4 damage points. Your punchy fist smash causes the reincarnation to lurch sideways. Their eyes may be smashed. Lunges to kick at you right at your left ear. Oh, fumbles the kick. Deftly dodging the kick, you rush forward for another attack. Fast smash to the throat, I think. Rushing the reincarnation, you blunder. The reincarnation simply sidesteps your smash. Lunges to fist smash you right at your eyes. Oh, you just barely sidestep it. Oh. Punchy pound to the left arm, or let's go big. Amazing judo chop of your virtue, please. Aiming right for the kneecap. I trip. Courageously dodging your judo chop, the reincarnation rushes forward. Lunges to throw you right at your hair. Oh, lands a throw in the hair. 2 points of damage. You stumble back in pain after the throw. All right, quadruple bite to the feet. You throw a quadruple bite at the reincarnation's feet. Hits them right in the feet. 4 points of damage. Aha! The reincarnation lunges to throw you right at your left arm. And the throw is way off. Roar. Oh, double smash to the left ear, yes. Smashes them right in the left ear. 4 damage points. The reincarnation lies flat on the ground, motionless. You've managed to stop it. That should keep it under control until the authorities arrive. We got a fear card. Unwrap my card. The Man Trapper. There is no one about to help you. What can I do? Just leave it here? Best thing to do is place it back in its grave and cover it. We've got 3 hero points, and we contact the police on our crime watch. Sergeant, the reincarnation has resurrected. I've subdued it and put it back in its grave. Okay, Double Midnight, we'll get an officer over there right away. Satisfied, you leave the cemetery and set off for Aunt Florence's. You arrive at Aunt Florence's house. She greets you at the door with a hug. Oh, how wonderful to see you, dear. You're always busy, and why are you so untidy? Sorry, Aunt Florence, things have been getting out of hand lately. Never mind that. Come in. Come in. I was just putting on the kettle. She fusses about, making you tea and offering you cream cakes. Thank you. I'm exhausted. You do too much. Your job all this time with me. You're not Double Midnight, you know. Too tired to argue, you decide to spend the night there rather than face the long journey home. 6 stamina points. You fall asleep as soon as your head touches the pillow. A bright and sunny Saturday greets you. No work today, if I still have a job left to go back to. Off again already? I still have some more cream cakes. Sorry, Aunt Florence, I have to go. It was lovely to see you. All right, dear, take care. You give your aunt a wave and leave to enjoy your day off. Do we visit the exhibition of home appliances of the future? Do we go watch the presidential cavalcade on 7th Avenue? Or go watch a friendly football game? Let's make sure the president's going to be okay. The citizens of Titan City have turned out in their thousands to greet the president. They line both sides of 7th Avenue 6 deep, and the presidential car is still not due to arrive for half an hour. Spirits are high, there is much flag waving, and bands are playing the streets as a prelude to the arrival. What now, Double Midnight? Wait in a coffee bar, or find a place in the crowd which offers a decent view? Perhaps there's something I can solve here. Note from the Scarlet Prankster about the meeting at 9 a.m. Daddy Rich's lawyers again. Lola Manche. Anything about the Scarlet Prankster? Is it 9 a.m.? Is it? No, it's not 9 a.m. Okay. How about Daddy Rich's lawyers? Not the correct clue. I don't suppose Lola Manche is in the crowd somewhere. Not the correct clue. Okay, let's just go back to the story. Okay, let's find a place in the crowd which offers a decent view. You fight your way through the crowd until you reach a spot where you can just about see the cars arrive up the avenue over the heads of the crowd in front of you. 20 minutes later, the cavalcade arrives and cheers go up from the crowd. As the president's car approaches, you catch sight of a man in front of you struggling with something. His hand comes free. Oh no, he's got a gun! You must do something to prevent the man getting a shot at the president. Leap on him from behind. You leap on him from behind. Oh, we gotta fight him. Lightning quick punch to the right ear. Hits them right in the right ear. 4 damage points. Aha! The assassin lunges to chop you right at your knee. Chop is way off. We dodge it. Fast grapple to the toe. Hits them right in the toe. Another 4 damage points. The assassin suddenly takes a step back from you. And another fear card. Unwrap my card. The Tormentor. You temporarily release your grip on him and he manages to shove you aside. The president's car draws past. The crowd is cheering. Sweet dreams, Mr. President. No! He aims the gun and shoots, but I thought we tackled him. You leap on the assassin again and knock him out cold, but it is too late. The president falls. Assist the president. You haul the unconscious assassin out of the crowd towards the president's car. Swarms of police surround the car, and in the distance you hear an ambulance siren. Is there a pulse? The president's bodyguard looks up sadly and shakes his head. Wow, we've done a terrible job of being a superhero today. Blast! I can't get next to the body in my street clothes. Please, sir, explain what happened. That man in the crowd, he shot the president. I knocked him unconscious, but the police take the assassin from you. The officers discuss something with each other. When they return, they speak to you once more. Something strange is going on. You say this guy fired at the president as he fell? That's right, I saw him. I was right there. Then why was the killing bullet from a high-powered rifle, not the Magnum your man was carrying? I don't know. You're as mystified as they are and agree to go downtown to answer their questions, but one thing is clear. Your assassin's bullet did not kill the president. He was merely a decoy? You puzzle over this as you leave the station. Where do we go from here? Let's check the crime watch. You check your crime watch to see if there's anything else happening. There is no crime. It remains silent. Now might be a good time to check over any clues you found today. Well, okay, let's check some clues then. With nothing else to do, you head for home. The prospect of the fear meeting is weighing heavily on your mind. Let's check for clues. Check for clues. What clues do we have? Yes, I have the note. I can't do anything with it, though, because I don't have the other half. So, that. Perhaps I should just relax for the evening. It might be the only chance I get. 6 stamina points. Exhausted, you head straight to bed. The sun streams in through your apartment windows. It's another beautiful day in Titan City. Uh-oh, crime! You're awoken, but not by the alarm clock, but by a repeating message on your crime watch. Fear meeting may take place today. You must find the exact date and time. You spring out of bed. Today? Do any of your clues suggest where the meeting might be? You may have to guess. Parker Airport, stay in town, or visit the waterfront. Parker Airport. Parker Airport. Everything is normal at the airport as you arrive. I don't want to cause any panic. You change into your street clothes in a side street. Time to take a look around. Look around arrivals, look around departures, or sneak outside to the hangars. Yes, that sounds like a good place to have a meeting. You easily locate a fire exit and make your way outside. Seems pretty hectic around here. Vans pulling trailers filled with luggage busy themselves around you. Looks like there's 3 hangars to explore. Oh no, we didn't have luck with that the last time. Xavier Hangar is where private and executive jets are kept. Summers Hangar houses emergency helicopters, while McCoy Hangar is for cargo aircraft. Fear could be in any one of these hangars, but which one? Let's go, Xavier. When you arrive at Xavier Hangar, mechanics are servicing 2 executive jets. You find a pair of overalls and slip into them. Mixing with the cargo crew, you examine the jets. That certainly looks like a jet. Make sure those wheels are still on, Sam. Nothing suspicious here aside from yourself, of course. Do you have the correct day? I honestly have no idea. Do you know what time the meeting could take place? Yes, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Wait and see if anything happens. But I only have half the clue. How about Daddy Rich's lawyers? No, that's not the correct clue. Oh, we're going to fail this. Back to the story. I wait and see if anything happens. Is it 9 a.m. yet? I can't be wasting my time here all day. Changing into your street clothes, you hail a cab. Taxi! Should you go to the base? What base? Maybe Colonel Saunders has further leads. Okay. Driver, to the army base, and step on it. And that is where we will leave it for today. We'll find out what happens with Double Midnight and Colonel Saunders at the army base on the next episode. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.